I love to ask this question on my sales calls because it does many things, including help my ideal prospects enroll themselves. Hello, I'm Althea McIntyre. Welcome to altheatv, where we help established Christ-centered female entrepreneurs grow profitable, spirit-led businesses. So the quality of your sales calls are dependent on the quality of the questions that you ask. Your questions are either going to move your prospect forward to making a decision to work with you or not, and also help you know if your prospect is truly qualified and a solid fit for the value that you provide. And so you're not just asking questions to be asking questions. You really want to be thinking about the questions that you're asking to do those two things. And so one of the things I want you to remember is you want to ask questions that are going to help you identify, will this prospect be able to appreciate the value that I bring? Will they be able to pick up and implement the strategies that I share? Will they be able to work well with my leadership? And will I be able to work well with their personality? You know, will based on what they shared with me, will they be successful in my program? And so one of the questions I love to ask that does this, and I particularly like to ask this when there's conversation with the investment level. Listen, you and I are not the cheap option, right? You offer premium prices. And so your ideal prospects know that, but they may not be aware of exactly the investment level that the offer, that you're presenting to them based on their goals are. And so they may say something like, wow, this is a big investment. And you should do two things. You should acknowledge that statement by not making them wrong, and you want to follow up with a question. So it may be something like this. This is what I say. Yes, this is a big investment of not only money, but time and effort, because it is. And then this is the question I love to ask following that statement. What type of results would you need to achieve in order for this investment to be worthwhile? I want you to write it down because I want you to start using it if you don't already. Again, you acknowledge their statement of, yes, it's a big investment. I'm not the cheap option. It's a big investment of time, money, and effort. What type of results would you need to achieve in order for this investment to be worthwhile? Now, this question is going to do a couple things. It's like parting of the sea. For prospects who your offer is not a right fit, they will not be able to answer that question. There's nothing wrong with them. They may not have really thought about the goals. And if they haven't thought about the goals and what results, well, that's setting everyone up for a disaster, right? So they don't have, clear goals they want to achieve, and, they could start working with you and have unspoken expectations and be all over the place. You don't want to go there, right? And so that tells you a lot of things. Or it could be that they actually don't see themselves getting the results that they want in the program. What I've noticed, it's more of the latter. They haven't really thought clearly about the results that they achieve. They're not prepared actually to truly invest in a coaching relationship or the services that you offer. However, your ideal prospects, this is one way in which they will enroll themselves. They'll be very clear on the results they want to achieve. And partly will because they will have experienced you through the sales process, and they will have gotten a clear understanding of the results you help clients achieve and the transformation you help clients experience. And you will have communicated effectively your value and your process. And so they will begin listing like, I would need to achieve this, and I will need to achieve this, and they will need to achieve this. And once they're done, they'll realize like, oh, you're 30, 50, 100K, offer compared to all of this, man, it's a steal. Particularly because these results I've been trying to achieve for years, if not decades. So they will enroll themselves in your offer. And as a bonus, this is really going to help you do two things. It will help manage their expectation if their results are not realistic for the time frame. There may be realistic results, but not for the time frame of your program or for where they are in their business, career, life, health, whatever area that you specialize. And it will help you say, okay, this is really what we need to focus on because this is really what they're paying for, right? And so you can, begin to make sure that your offers, you're servicing them, gives them not only short wins, but long-term wins. So when you ask this question, it's going to put you at ease and really put the ownership for the results back on your ideal prospect, right? Because as a service provider, you have little control of the results that your clients produce, right? You can be giving them all the strategies. You can be giving them all the tools. You can give them all the systems. You can be giving them all the encouragement, support. And if they don't do anything with it, that is their responsibility, not yours. And I know if you're like me, you've really had to struggle. You really struggle with that time and really realize that you've taken on ownership, which is not yours, which is your client. And so by them asking it, it goes back to them owning the results and them having a clear, idea of, if I worked with you, like this is what I'd want, and this would make this investment a steal, and where do I pay? If you would like to receive more of the critical questions that I always ask in my sales calls that help me enroll high ticket clients in one conversation, well then go to my website, altheamcintyre.com, and sign up for my free sales training. And I share all of them, which are actually not that many there. Because it's not about the quantity, right? It's about the quality of the questions that you ask. So, did you receive value from this video? If you said yes, will you do 3 things for me? Will you like it? I'd love to see your thumbs up. Will you share it with your network? And if you haven't yet subscribed and joined the Althea TV community, go ahead and subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single episode. Okay, until next time, take care. God bless. Love you. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Don't forget to visit my website at altheamcintyre.com to download your free one-call close roadmap. Until next time, take care. God bless you.